It's just difficult. It's just weird. It's a weird milestone to hit.
Yeah, and actually, I think I want to be more specific. I want to look for a 1.3 in the kill screen because I think the efficiency in stacking is the thing I care about a lot more than just the raw score itself.
Yeah, I definitely get what you mean there. Because like you can hit like, oh, we got it ready. We'll talk later. We got it ready from Dog and Gerald. So let's get started. Game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. No, but yeah, I get what you mean because like it's
the scene. Is this the scene?
No.
That
Sorry.
you want to have up right now?
It's in studio mode.
Okay.
Because like I was deleting some stuff, but
I see.
As I was saying, it's nice to have like a really big score. I mean, really nice, but like at the same time, I think it'd be better to just be really good with consistency and have a good competitive mindset if you play competitive. But I don't know, maybe people are just different.
Yeah, that says 1.6 in the kill screen. Yeah, okay. Sure. All right, Dog. Nice clean start. We have Gerald here having to do a little bit of burning. Right side's back open. No more dependencies in the stack, so Gerald's in a position to resume scoring Tetrises.
Yeah, Dog going for the flat J-tuck. So gonna be has a perfect start with the amazing 4 Tetris perfect rate. Another Tetris, so now 20 lines perfect. Who knows? Maybe this is the perfect transition that we've all been waiting for in comp.
Yeah, Dog actually has gotten a 730 transition against Nenu. In fact, it was during the CTL finals back in March.
Yes, I believe. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I think it was Kingsman who restreamed that, and it was the first set of a 2-set match where I think in that set Dog swept 3-0, and then spoiler alert, Nenu took the second set and became our champion.
Right. Also, want to acknowledge that was a beautiful Vits with the flat L from Dog, and there's another good adjustment as well. Gonna set up a bar in column 9. Not forced to burn any pieces, so definitely ends up working out. And Dog is gonna maintain a 0 burn game. 44, now 48 lines in. But Gerald Freeman is playing extremely well too. 230 at 48 lines is nothing to sneeze at.
No, but now they're long bar dependent, but they go for the dependency first. Now they're gonna try to get that Tetris. But they just need a long bar here. Having to take a couple of burns, as Dog has still gone perfect and trying to avoid these burns, but it looks like he's gonna be forced into it. So
finally a long bar shows up for Gerald Freeman. So the drought's gonna be not an issue this time around. Take the triple. Gerald's keeping the stack very clean along the way. Very good stacking from both players. Oh, there's an unfortunate misdrop at a square, but it's not going to be too big a deal. He's able to tuck a J underneath it and still get a long bar to bring the board down, but unfortunately going to misdrop a J. Gets a bar left and able to get another Tetris to bring the stack down. So Gerald Freeman out of what could have been a potentially scary situation.
yeah, but Dog right now 400,000 at 81 lines. Gerald 347 86 lines, so Dog definitely was a pace of it. Ooh, as I say that, misdrops that as piece, but gets a Tetris and gets another one. Also, I think I just realized that I don't think I've had music this entire time. But oh well. Dog at 452 now.
All right, we're now 100 lines into level 18, and looking at the paces, looks like Joel Freeman's on track for about a mid 500 transition. Dog is in a good position to get a 600 transition. And right as I say that, the board's going to get a little bit tricky. The Dog could clean this up with the right pieces pretty quickly. I'm jacking this on the left side. Just going to have to settle for the J left. Unfortunately, it's going to result in a few more burns. Nice J adjustment for the bar to get the Tetris without blocking the well. Unfortunately, that hole in column 2 does mean the next long bar down the right side will be worth a triple. Dog's not waiting for the long bar, just going to go ahead and bring the board down. The Dog, unfortunately, not able to get a 600 transition here, and is now only 1 Tetris ahead of Gerald Freeman instead of the much larger 3 Tetris lead that was present before. Gerald Freeman 516, 538 for Dog. Both players 6 lines away from transition.
Yeah, Dog has kind of brought his pace down a little bit, but still with a pretty respectable potential for a 580 transition. If he gets a long bar in time, that is. And it looks like,
Speaking of transition, Gerald Freeman has already made it to 19 with 540 and then gets a Tetris right away.
Yeah,
both players nice clean stacks into 19.
Yeah, Gerald looking for the long bar. Both players are getting a bit of a drought forming here. And Gerald kind of getting a bit high up there with a flat board, which is never what you want. Gets a long bar right in time, but has to do a bit of burning. Once again, now gets a long bar for Tetris. 625 for Gerald. 653 for Dog. So just like that, both players are basically neck and neck at this point. Only less than a Tetris separating these two. Or really a Tetris. And there we go for Gerald having to do a bit of burning once again. Gets a nice triple, or I think it was a double. And a long bar to try and uncover this hole in his stack. It's now gonna be not gonna be touch ready, never mind. Needs the right pieces as Dog once again is overtaking the lead.
Gerald Freeman's gonna have a bit of a misdrop with the C piece on the right side. It's gonna prolong this dig a little bit more. Gonna get some really good pieces and cleans up on level 24. Unfortunately now, Dog has built a 100,000 point lead over Gerald. So Gerald's gonna have to try to outplay Dog from here. Or just hope for a mistake on Dog's end. But no sign of that from Dog. Gets a Tetris 900 into 26. Ooh, nice adjustment for Gerald. Just shifting the L to make a bar dependency, knowing the bar was next.
Yeah, Dog though still has a 100,000 point lead, but as we see in the PBs, both players are very good 29 players, level 29 players. So really, one might say that this pace matters little, but you know, it does matter if both players kind of top out early or whatever else may happen. But we got a Tetris for Dog 1.03 at 218 lines. Looking for the 1.1 before 29.
Not a good board for Gerald Freeman right before kill screen. Not getting good pieces to settle this efficiently. Running out of lines to try to get this resolved. All right, column 8 well is open. Can get a Tetris. Will get the Tetris into kill screen, and it is just good enough board to actually bring this back down. But unfortunately, gonna have a couple of more misdrops. Freeman is in trouble and needs to get a piece over to the left, and is unable to get any pieces on the right after hanging that L. So there will be a top out for Gerald Freeman at 938. Dog at 1.14, already good for game 1.
Yeah, Dog just taking a commanding lead at the end there. Gerald was able to catch back up in the around the beginning of post transition, but just a couple of unfortunate digs gave Dog the opportunity to take back the lead and seal the deal for this game one, and gets the first crown of the set.
Both players are ready.
So let's get started with game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let me refresh Dog's stream a bit.
All right, we got L, C, Z, bar, which is good.
Wait, there's no way to tell since I refreshed. Oh no. That looks the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it. They're literally on the same pieces right now, so everything is good. Andy giving 2 bits for the double 2 million that we'll be getting this game.
All right. You've heard it here. We're looking for a double 2 million from this matchup. Nice fits from Gerald. And you know what? Looks like these players are playing fairly well this time around, like last game. So, who knows? 2 million might just end up being what we see.
But you know, even if they don't have like a good pre-transition game, or one might say, you could always just score easy million points in post 29. You know, no big deal.
Yeah. All right, so to start, we have a very close game. Only a 380-point difference between the players with the same line count. Our Dog has now formed a long bar dependency and a hole. Joe Freeman setting up some burns on the right side too. So both players are going to have a minor pace slowdown. Dog now has an opportunity to build row 2. Oh, Jay misdrop. Able to get the roof burn. But makes the adjustment, and that L burn is going to open up the well. Dog will get the center well Tetris. Oh, adjust the J to take the Lombard triple, and Dog will be having a completely clean stack. Working off of row 1 with a right well. Dog will score again, go to 226,000 points. Gerald Freeman in the lead at the moment, 263.
Yeah, Gerald's gonna has a potential for 600k. Obviously, it's too early to mention it, but you know, it's a very good start here for Gerald. Dog not with a bad game either. 272 at 65 lines, so pretty neck and neck, all things considered. As Dog scores a Tetris. So yeah, nothing really.
That was a nice
Yeah.
adjustment there for Gerald Freeman, setting up the Z overhang and tucking the L afterward. Unfortunately, though, the board's a bit too jagged and unaccommodating, so Gerald is forced to set up some burns on the right side. Not a comfortable S piece, but the L and J show up right away. Not going to cause Gerald any problems. Now open on the right side for a Tetris. There it is. Gerald Freeman trading leads with Dog at the moment.
Yeah, 381 versus 363, and make that a tied game. Right now we got an ad, but yeah, actually potential for 600k, like I said, for both players now. This is looking like a really even game number 2, which is just what we want to see.
Dog dealing with the overhang. He's able to tuck the long bar. And scores another Tetris. Completely fine board on Dog's end. Gerald Freeman now with an overhang. The long bar for the Tetris, a J to tuck, and a T piece for the middle of the stack to get Tetris ready again. Ooh, that was an interesting burn setup there for Gerald. Definitely worked out. Ooh, that was a very smart move. Laying the J flat, seeing that the S would burn a double in things like, oh, other way around. the S flat allowed the J to burn a double and open the well.
Yeah, 573 now for Dog, 526 for Gerald. So, Dog looking for that 600k transition. Just one more Tetris should do it. And he has 3 lines to burn.
In the meantime, looking for a 590. There's Tetris transition at 596. Dog with a 619 transition. Both players clean boards.
Yeah, Gerald had to cover up his well for a second, but nice double there to uncover it and try to even out his stack. Now the shredding attaches for Gerald. 649 at level 20. And Dog at 695. So, yeah, this is still anybody's game right now. Both players with a clean board and a Tetris, simul Tetris there. 677 versus 720.
Both players dealing with a minor drought. And they each have high builds as they're waiting for the long bar. Dog with a long bar dependency for in the middle of the stack, but the bar does show up in time. And he'll knock down 2 Tetrises. Ball's been brought down to roll 1.
Yeah, Dog already.
Dog is all clean.
Yeah, Dog already has game 1, so definitely looking to try to get to match point for the next game. While Gerald looking to tie up the set. 821 for Dog, 777 for Gerald. Nice, nice little adjustment there for the tuck on Dog's end, but now gets a rough combination of pieces.
Been tuck setup for Gerald Freeman. And he's gonna execute. Despite the occasional early post digging, both players on really good paces. 1.1 seems likely for both of them. .1 into kill screen, that is.
Yeah, definitely a good game already for these two players. Dog with a better game though, already 2 Tetrises away from a max out. Looking for a potential level 26 max out here. Which could even be like a 1.2 by 29.
Dog making some moves with while playing the game still. Suppose he just reached over for something. Alright, there's Dog with the A57 on 217 lines, so late 27. Goes perfect here. We could see near 1.2 into kill screen. Actually, that is enough to 1.2. In the meantime, Gerald Freeman currently max late 28, so gonna end up entering kill screen behind. It's gonna take the burn. B63 into kill screen. Able to get the board back down. Like something for the left side, gets the J over. And Dog's gonna have a much more manageable stack into level 30. B80. A57 for Gerald Freeman, so down 100,000 points. Gerald Freeman is gonna need to find a way to catch up.
Yeah, right now Dog at 1.2, level 31. Gerald over 100,000 points behind. Looking for a, I think both are just going for the line out strats, and very smartly so, because they really don't need to go aggressive. They just need to outlast the other player best they can. And Dog
Rough
right now.
run of pieces for Gerald. Gonna force him a bit more of an awkward board, but still manageable. Goes for the J left and gets it over.
Gerald had that Lombard dependency, but solves it for the double. Now would love a Lombard there on the column 9. Looking to bring this down. Dog already 1.37. So yeah, Dog taking a 200,000 point lead right now as Gerald is trailing behind, but still trying to go for these lineout strats, which, you know, maybe patience will be key here. But Dog is still going, almost with 1.4.
Nice drop for Gerald. Gonna be a little bit tougher now. Be able to get the board back down. Nice L double on the left side. Joe's in a really good position to survive this. Fortunately, really bad parity forced this square to make a hole on the left side.
Yeah, Dog. Both players in a bit of a digging situation. Gerald with Lombard dependent. Dog would love a Lombard on the right side.
And
but...
rollover from Dog.
Wait, really? That was a 1.5?
Oh, that's an E. And F comes after E, not 0.
But
Ignore me. Oh no, Dog had a top out. F10 is the score that Gerald Freeman needs to chase down.
yeah, so 1.5, 104. Let me type it out just in case. I don't know if he actually reads on the middle of kill screen, but you never know.
Gerald Freeman is capable of actually chasing this down. It's a matter of not making too many mistakes.
Yeah, so F10 was the score that Dog topped out at. Oh, but Gerald...
Oh no! Gerald's in trouble. That L didn't burn on the left side. He's able to take a double. However, that left side is inaccessible. And that's going to be it for Gerald, topping out at 1.24 million. Dog will take game 2.
Yeah, so with the 2.7 combined score, Dog takes game 2, and it's going to be at match point for game 3. Alright, we got a rate from both, so let's get started with game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Bar SL bar for the opening sequence.
Let's see, bar L bar. These would be good.
All right, it's all good.
Nice. We did it.
All right, clean board for both players. No early troubles this time around.
Yeah, no perfect start here for Dog, like in game 1. Or I think it was game 2. I don't remember anymore. It was so long ago.
All right. Brief moment, we had a dead tie between the players. 0-point difference. Oh, Dog missing an S spin. That's unfortunate. Gonna have to take a couple extra burns, but he will get the board cleaned up and score a Tetris, taking into 74,000 points. Gerald just scored a Tetris, went to 95,000 points before scoring another one. So Gerald currently opening with a 2 Tetris lead, though he is ahead by 8 lines. So in terms of pace, it's still very close.
Yeah, very.
Line difference due to a bit of a later start from Dog. Wow, that was a crazy adjustment there from Dog. Through the Z more than halfway across the stack to make a square hole for an upcoming square.
Tetris for Gerald, 165. Nice little Tetris there to basically bring down his stack, and now he's gonna have a traditional setup here. While Dog, not traditional at all right now because, oh, misses that.
Uh-oh.
Kind of hangs that Z piece.
Dog's in trouble. He is able to get the bar over. Oh, blocked the well right as the bar showed up. Gonna have to wait for another one. There it is. It's able to open the well with the J piece and score the Tetris. That L opens up the right side, and Dog is back to having a clean stack. Gerald, in the meantime, is now going to have to do some digging. Not in a dangerous situation at the moment. Probably doesn't have any misdrops. Oh, that's a dangerous misdrop of the square on the left side, but he is able to still take burns down the middle of the stack. Just going to get the well open. Can he get a bar? It's not able to. Able to get the T right to open the T left to open the well. He has to close it again, but he is able to get another bar over. Gerald opens the well one more time and gets the bar. Gerald surviving that very scary dig.
Yeah, that was very nicely done there for Gerald, and he's not even like behind at all, like in pace.
Yeah, because both players ended up having their respective digs, it ended up basically evening out. So there's a very slight advantage that Dog has due to it being behind by a couple of lines. And that's due to how high Gerald had to end up digging. Alright, Gerald's just going to go for the Tetris and not the long bar dependency this time.
Yeah, Gerald with
the board was very high.
Gerald with a double long bar dependency though, so it could be problematic. Not really deadly, but it could cost a lot of burns if the pieces don't go his way.
Fair enough, the bar is not coming at ideal times. We still have to deal with the two holes at the bottom of the stack. Does not get the L left. This is starting to become dangerous again.
Gerald.
Oh, he's able to get the L over. It's crucial. All right, he's going to survive this too. He takes a safety triple. Not wanting to burn those S's down the right side. They could have blocked the well. He is going to clean up the stack, score a dirty Tetris off of row 4, then another one. Now he's in a position to get the board down even lower, especially as that bar on the left opens up column 2. Two amazing close calls that Joe had managed to pull off. Although, unfortunately, this time around, it does mean that he's going to fall a little bit behind. Dog currently 455, 11 lines before transition. Gerald is looking to get his last Tetris before transition. He's able to do so, but at 430,000 points, whereas Dog still has an opportunity for a 500 transition.
Yeah.
So Gerald will be a bit behind in early post.
Yeah, Dog very much behind, like you said, and could come into play in these later levels, but we've seen what these two players can do on post 29, so who knows, maybe Gerald will just like go all out on 29, or maybe even this post transition. But Dog transition at 520, actually 500,000. I think he took a Tetris after the transition, but takes another Tetris, 551. Gerald at 507 takes another Tetris, trying to catch back up with Dog, even though he is ahead by almost 2 levels at this point. Actually, just a level.
Alright, both players managing their stacks fairly well. Clean boards, just scoring away, so not gonna probably see any major changes in leads unless something happens. Alright, Joe's doing a little bit of cleanup.
Dog scores a Tetris, now 60,000 points in the lead, but Gerald responds with a Tetris of his own, so 620 versus 681 for Dog. And yeah.
Gerald was briefly neck and neck with Dog, but after that minor dig on 22 has fallen a little bit behind again. Gonna enter level 23, clean board, scores another Tetris, goes to 677. Dog in the meantime still back on 22 with 730, so Dog still has the advantage.
Yeah, Dog is looking very good here. Try to take the sweep, seal the deal, and move on to the finals.
Oh, that is a
Eh,
dangerous board for Gerald
yeah,
Freeman.
as I
Oh,
say
he's
that,
not able to
Gerald's
get
gonna
the
top
answer
out.
right, and that is it for him. At 7:07, Dog 823 already has enough to take the third game, and also this set in a
Yeah,
sweep.
I think both matches have been sweeps. So what a what a bit of a streak this is. But yeah, GG's, and Dog will move on to the championship finals to face off against the winner of Gerald versus Sidnef. So stay tuned for that, because Gerald is not eliminated just yet. He still has one more shot.
An incredible pair of sets so far. These players have gone to kill screen most of the time. We've got to see some really good stacking, occasionally some really good paces, and some good kill screen play as well. Yes. I'll take this time to remind everyone that there's a $1,200 prize pool that's currently in place for these players in CTL, these top players in Division 1. And you can increase that prize pool. Just click the link that is in the chat. It'll take you over to Matcherino, and you are able to donate some money.
Sorry, I was quiet for a minute there. I am working on something, but yeah, we actually have a bit of a change of plans here. Cause we're gonna have another co-commentator in to come help out. Cause I won't be able to commentate the rest of the matches. I'll still be able to stream them, but commentating will have to be another day for me. But you know, if you want to co-commentate it as well, you definitely feel free. T-Stone.
Sure.
All right, let me see if I can get Ian Keith in the CTL server. We might have to go to the CTL server for this, and then I'll
No worries.
screen share. All right.
All right.
Hello, hello, hello. Let me get Ian
Alright.
Keith in here.
There we go.
Oh, what's up, Ian?
Hello. Excuse me.
No worries. I'm let me just share the screen once again. And we are actually set for the next match, which is gonna it's gonna be between Gerald and Sidnev to see who will end up in the championship finals to face up against Dog. So how you doing, Ian?
Doing well. Very glad to have my next 3 days off.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, nice.
Dude, we take those definitely.
And also looking forward to seeing many very fast blocks.
Yeah. Hey, we're kind of already seeing that. We're seeing some 29 practice from Sidnev.
I unfortunately missed out on the first set of the afternoon while attempting to get out of work. But I hear there was sweeping.
There was. The first two matches involved a sweep. First match was between Andy and Sidnev, which Sidnev, of course, took the sweep 3-0, and then it was Dog who took the sweep against Gerald. Whoops, I did not. Sorry. I meant to put the seed. I actually put the. My bad. Alright, let me refresh Gerald's stream. And yeah, so before I not log off, but before I just, become more of a producer than a commentator, I want to remind everyone one last time to head on over to Match Reno and help contribute to the prize pool for these players. We already have the biggest prize pool we've ever had in CTL, so that's very cool. But if you still want to contribute, go ahead. We definitely won't stop you. But on that note, I guess I'll let you guys take the reins.
All right. We have an update from Sidnev that they lowered the bitrate to 500 from 1500. So hopefully we don't see the massive amounts of lag that we saw versus Pixelandy.
Imagine streaming the block game in high resolution. We need the sharpest blocks.
Yeah, it was unfortunate because there was before kill screen at times a 4-level difference.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. All right, quarter resolution now. All right, let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope we can see the Nev's gameplay in real time, or at least as close to it as possible.
Realish time. We don't ask for much.
Realish. Yeah. All right, we got it ready from Gerald Freeman. And the seed for this is going to be E355A8.
Just having flashbacks to remembering when E3 used to be a bigger thing, it felt like.
Ah, yes.